Hi guys, today I have a tag video. I was tagged to do the blush tag by Lorraine a couple of weeks ago. I'm sorry, I'm just now getting around to it. I did try to record this once before, but it just wasn't working out for me because Lorraine, I can see why you selected multiple blushes for each question because it's so stinking hard. Like, it's hard. So I will make sure to link Lorraine's channel down below. She does a lot of project panning. She's doing all seasonal projects, pan that palette, and she does weekly makeup baskets. And what I like about her weekly makeup baskets is I think it's throughout the week or at the end of the week or something like that. She does a little bit of a roundup on the products that she's using, and she gives you her thoughts and kind of like mini reviews on the products, which is really great. I don't think you can ever have too many reviews here on YouTube because everybody has, you know, different opinions on the products, which is always really great to hear. And then she shares with you guys how it's going with the products, how she's trying to make the products work, which is really great. So I will make sure to link her channel down below. The first question is best packaging. And when I was looking at my stash and thinking about best packaging, I was thinking, you know, which one calls my attention or draws my eyes in more and looks the prettiest to me. And for me, I have to say it's this Lorac blush. This is their buildable blushes, and I just love the gunmetal look of this packaging. It looks really, really pretty. I love the fact that it has a little acrylic so you can see through and see the color of the blush. This one has a little magnetic close. What I like about this magnetic close is that it does have a little bit of resistance when you're opening it, which is really great. It makes me think that the blush is secure. If I was to, you know, put this in my purse or something, it's not going to open up very easily. And something interesting that I think it's funny that I actually really like is the edges of this blush packaging. It comes into a point here. It's a little bit sharp. It's not sharp like a knife, but I just feel like it looks super sleek. So that would be best packaging. And then the next question is prettiest color. And that's really hard because when I think of blushes, I think of endless amounts of color. But I don't know. I guess I'll mention this one because it's the one that I've been enjoying a lot. It's the one that I enjoyed a lot lately. This is Rose de Oro, and I love the bronzy color of this blush, and I love the fact that it has a sheen to it, and it makes my skin or my cheeks look very glowy. And it's just stunning. I love it. Question number 3, most pigmented. And for me, most pigmented, let me grab a makeup wipe here because this is getting messy. I was swatching blushes, if you can't tell. My fingers are stained now from all of the swatching. Most pigmented, when I was thinking of most pigmented, I was thinking of what's the most pigmented that didn't cost me an arm and a leg. And I have to mention the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. And these are the ones in the old packaging. And this one is called Berry Shimmer. And I think these run for a few bucks, $2 to $3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's $2 or something like that, which is great. I do have to be very careful with a brush when dipping into this because it picks up a lot. So I still have to tap off and still be very careful when applying it because they're very, very pigmented. And then this one right here is called Mellow Wine. Again, from Wet n Wild. Which again, I have to be very careful with a brush when dipping my brush into it. Question number 4, my everyday blushes. I have 3 of them, and I have to mention the NYX Mocha. I used to wear this a lot, and I've worn the heck out of this blush, and still it has the pattern. I don't know how that's possible. And that one right there. And I just feel like it looks really pretty with any makeup look that I have on. My eyes, my face. It just looks really nice. And then also have these 2 right here, which are from MAC. This one right here is Coppertone. And it's more on the peachy side. It's so pretty. And that right there is Pinch Me. And these 3 blushes I just feel like goes with any makeup look or any eye look, lip color, doesn't matter. It looks good with everything. Number 5 is Party Blush, and that's I don't know, when I saw that question, when I go to a party, I put on the blush that I think would look best with my makeup look. I don't really think of a particular blush. So the one that yells out at me would have to be this one, because it's violet. It looks like a party in a pan because it's a violet blush. So what I like about this one is not only is it matte, number 1, but you can add a light application of the blush, but you can build up the intensity of the color, which is it's so pretty. That would be my Party Blush. And Regret blush. Regret blush, actually that one's pretty easy. Let's pull this one out. This is in my Makeup Use Up, and this is actually, yeah, this is in my Makeup Use Up, and it's in my Makeup Use Up because it's not my favorite. This is Coralista from Benefit, and although a lot of people really like it, I feel like I'm just too dark for this blush. And it's so sad, and the reason why I regret it is because it's not cheap, and I paid a lot of money basically for a blush to give me a glow. So very different from this one. This one I can see the color and I can see the glow. You know, my cheeks look very glowy. This one I can see the color very, very lightly, and as I'm getting darker, it just ends up looking ashy on me, which is making it a struggle for me to use it right now. But it's just, it's $20-something for, whatever, which is why I regret it, because it's not a cheap blush. So that would have to be that one. Least used, that one's very easy. NYX cream blush in Boho Chic. I don't even know why I bought a cream blush. I used to be really big into cream blushes before, and I'm just not now. And what I don't like about this one, I know it's a cream blush, but it looks extra wet. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. And it almost looks a little bit on the frosty side, which is even worse. Which reminds me, maybe I should do a declutter video, a declutter on my blushes after this video, because there's quite a bit of blushes that I just don't touch, and they're just sitting in my stash, and I'm pretty sure I'm never going to finish them. So the next question is most used, would never let go of. And the only ones that I would think of, like if I was to lose all of my blushes, and which ones would be the ones that I would run to the store in a jiffy to purchase, would have to be my NYX Mocha, because it's my everyday blush, and Coppertone by MAC. I can do without Pinch Me, but this one, Coppertone and Mocha, I would run back to the store to get those two blushes for sure. A favorite blush brand, I don't have one, but by the looks of it, I must like Milani a lot, because I think I have, from that brand, it's the one that I have the most blushes of. I have like 8 of their blushes, but I can't say I have a favorite one, because although I have 8 blushes from that brand, they're not all my favorite, and they're not all must-haves in my opinion. I just don't enjoy them all. They're really great quality though, but I just don't have a favorite brand. Simple answer to a simple question. And greatest blush discovery of the year, Rose de Oro from Milani. And although I've owned this blush for a while, and I have used it in the past here and there, this year is when I truly fell in love with this blush. I've had it in my weekly makeup basket probably for the last 2 months, and because I'm just not ready to let it go. It's so pretty. I love the fact that it's a bronzy, it's more on the bronze side, and it has a sheen like I said before. And yeah, this is my newest discovery and my newest, I fell in love with this blush. Next question is most practical, and the only one I can think of is this one right here, not because of the blush itself, like the blush color, but because I like how small the packaging is on this one. This is the Laura Mercier blush, and this blush right here is called Lotus Pink. I have it in my Makeup Use Up because I don't like it, but I like the packaging, and I like the fact that I can pop this out, and if I was to, it has a little thing right here, and if I wanted to switch up, you know, if I had multiple of her blushes or something like that, then I can pop this out and add another one in. That's the only reason why I would consider it more practical, and it has a little mirror. So it's something really tiny that I can travel with. It's something really tiny that I can stick in my purse and touch up if I need to. That's the only reason why I would consider. The packaging is what I consider practical. And least practical, that one's very easy. Cargo. And I think these are the least practical because, I mean, it's in a tin. And it's just the packaging is so bulky. It doesn't even have a mirror. This one right here came out the moment I purchased it, which is not my issue with it. But for the amount of product that it's in that little pan, it's completely unnecessary to have something this massive. It'd be nice if they just, you know, change the packaging on that. That would be great. Most expensive, NARS. My NARS blushes. These I think run for like $30 a pop. Cargo runs pretty close. They're $28 a pop. But NARS takes the cake. They're $30. So it's a lot of money for a blush. And then least expensive, I don't know. It has to be between my Wet n Wild and my e.l.f. blushes. I don't remember how much these are. I think these are $2-3, but I can't remember how much these are. Maybe about the same price. I'm not really sure. I don't remember anymore. $2 to $3 also. So it's anywhere between these two blushes. But these little quads right here from e.l.f. also, I think this is $6 and you get four blushes, and you get a massive mirror, which is great. So for $6 you get 4 blushes, which is really great. I think it comes under well under $2 a piece, which is the cheapest ones probably that I own. So that is everything, guys. That's everything for this tag. Thank you so much again, Lorraine, for tagging me. I will make sure to list the people that I tagged down below. I tag you also. If you don't have a YouTube channel, or you have an Instagram, or if you want to just leave them in the comments down below, you're more than welcome to do this tag as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great week or weekend whenever you're watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.